Hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion, a post-Christmas Hyperion morning. How you doing out there? Welcome to it. It is Friday, December 26th, 2025. Hopefully, if you celebrate Christmas, you had a magical Christmas. No matter what you had going on yesterday, whether you're celebrating other holidays, whether you were celebrating nothing at all, hopefully your Thursday was excellent. Hopefully you had some time with family, friends, just sharing joy. That's what it's all about. Maybe some good food. Hopefully, it was good for you. We had a good Christmas here. I'll tell you that right now. We had really a lot of fun. Got up early in the morning. I did a Christmas morning run, short one, but I did a Christmas morning run. Then kind of hung out, did a little cooking in the morning. Had some good food for kind of a midday meal, and then we just kind of relaxed and enjoyed the day. Got some great gifts. Santa was very good to us here in this household. Spoke with family that weren't with us. It was a good time. It was a good time, and hopefully yours was as well. Good morning, Marianne. Good to see you here. Appreciate you being here. Hey, Laquan, happy Friday to you. Good morning. Good to see you here as well. Good to see you here. Thank you. Thank you as we just continue this journey of positivity. Yeah, but hopefully your holiday was spectacular. Hopefully it was phenomenal. Hopefully it was all good. Yeah, absolutely. So what are we talking about now that we are past Christmas Day on this December 26th, 2025? It's a Friday, which whether you were off and you're off all weekend or off all the next week or whatever, you can still celebrate it as a Friday. Or whether you have, to go to work today, like me. I do have to work today. Luckily, it's at home, but I do have to work today. But whatever you got going on, it's all good. It's still a Friday. Still a Friday. What else is today? Well, today happens to be Boxing Day. Yes, Boxing Day for those in the UK, or specifically anything that was kind of a part of the British Empire at some point. They usually celebrate Boxing Day. Do you know what Boxing Day is? I'll have to admit, I did not really know what Boxing Day completely was about up until recently. But Boxing Day apparently started as the day after Christmas, the day that the upper class in the British system would kind of give gifts to their staff, to their household staff. I think Downton Abbey, think of them going downstairs and giving them gifts, or inviting them upstairs and giving them gifts, whatever So yeah, that was kind of how it started. Then eventually, that class system sort of went away. Not that it still doesn't exist a little bit, but not nearly to what you were talking about then. And then it kind of transitioned into what is basically now kind of a shopping day. Think kind of Black Friday, but also kind of that day that there are a lot of returns. It's not that different than what happens here in the United States. Look, I worked at Toys R Us for several years, many moons ago, back when Toys R Us actually really existed. But you would have that Black Friday, of course, which was famous, and then you get through Christmas and it was crazy and nuts. And then you would still get a little nuts the day after Christmas, because that was when returns day. If you were working the customer service area where returns came in, that was it. But also people get gift cards and other things. So a lot of people come in. It is a very busy shopping day here in the United States as well. But apparently it's kind of more of a holiday to celebrate in the UK and some of the former members of the British Empire, for sure. So happy Boxing Day, everybody. Also, happy Kwanzaa to those who celebrate. Today is the first day of Kwanzaa. Starts today on the 26th, runs through January 1st. And Kwanzaa, this is something I had to learn about because I didn't know a lot about Kwanzaa. It starts today. They do similar to what with Hanukkah. They do light candles. It's not a menorah. It's called a kinara. What they light their candles on. And they finish kind of on the last night with a big communal feast called the Keramu. But yeah, Kwanzaa was actually first celebrated apparently in 1966. At least that's the first notated time that it was celebrated, and it's come into its own world. And the candles, every time they light a candle every night, and they represent different principles, including unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. So yeah, and so every time they light a candle, they light something else for these different principles. And I love it. I think that's a fun and interesting and fascinating holiday. So if you celebrate Kwanzaa, if you know somebody who celebrate Kwanzaa, yeah, celebrate them on this day as we get through it for the next about a week. About a week, yeah. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, it also happens to be Junkanoo. Do you know what Junkanoo is? It's a celebration that happens in mostly the Caribbean islands, mostly the English speaking Caribbean islands. I think it's become more famous for the Bahamas more recently. But it's a celebration of this day, usually with elaborate costumes, music, food, a parade a lot of times, especially in the Bahamas. Yeah, and that's kind of celebrated on this day. And if you would like to find out more about it, if you happen to go on a Disney cruise, especially one that goes to Lookout Key, Castaway Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point, got to get the full name there. They really embrace the Bahamian culture there. As a matter of fact, they have a couple of Junkanoo celebrations there that you can witness. And also, as you can see here, they have like little classes where you can build kind of your own Junkanoo hat. Because the interesting thing about these Junkanoo costumes is they create them themselves. I mean, these are not outfits they necessarily buy. They make them out of all sorts of different paper and different things. And they're very elaborate and fantastic, and their feathers and all sorts of cool stuff. And it's really, really fun. It's really, really fun. So yeah, happy Junkanoo for all those who celebrate on this day. What else is going on today? Well, today, of course, it's the day after Christmas. Maybe you got some wonderful Christmas gifts. Well, it's National Thank You Note Day. Time to remember to write those thank you notes. They're still a nice touch to write thank you notes, or at least give out some sort of. It can be a text. I mean, it's better if you can do a written thank you note and mail it out. I mean, there's just something special about that. But a text thank you note is perfectly acceptable. Just please thank those people who gave you gifts. And I'm just going to give you a thank you right now. Here's my thank you note. It's not the same as me handwriting it to you, but I'm going to give you a thank you note for everything you mean to us, all the gifts you've given us throughout this year, since we started this show and everything else. And we really appreciate you. So thank you so much. Your friendship has really been a true gift to us. So thank you. Thank you very much. So yeah, get all those thank you notes on National Thank You Note Day. Maybe also you can break out the candy canes today. Yeah, it is National Candy Cane Day. Seems like a little bit of an odd day to be National Candy Cane Day, but I think I sort of get it because I don't know if you still do this. We used to do this. We haven't done it recently with our trees, but a lot of times you put candy canes to decorate your trees. And so it makes sense that you're kind of peeling them off the trees and enjoying them, especially on the day after Christmas. So yeah, if you love your candy canes, today's a day to enjoy a nice candy cane. Yeah. I used to like them a lot more. Not so much anymore now. More I use the sprinklings for things like cocktails or sprinkle on some coffee or something like that. Some hot cocoa. But yeah, if you do love your candy canes, enjoy it. Enjoy it on this National Candy Cane Day. Hey, if it's your birthday today, a very happy birthday to you. Here are some of the amazing people you celebrate your birthday with. We'll start with one of the great baseball players of all time. Definitely one of the greatest defensive baseball players of all time. Ozzie Smith, the Wizard of Oz. He turned 71 today, born on this day in 1954. He won 13 consecutive Gold Gloves. I'm so used to saying Golden Globes. Yeah, Gold Gloves. He's 15-time All-Star. He's a World Series champ. He's a National League Championship Series MVP, and he is in the Baseball Hall of Fame. He was inducted in 2002. Such a great, great defensive player. First with the San Diego Padres, then move on and where he was known mostly as a St. Louis Cardinal for many, many years. Just a phenomenal career. He could hit a little bit, but man, he would put on a show defensively at shortstop for sure. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to great actor Tamara Morrison. He turned 65 today, born on this day in 1960. New Zealand born. You may know him if you love Star Wars, like I love Star Wars. He played Jango Fett. And later on in The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, he's played Boba Fett. He was also in the film versions, the voice of all the clones because they were all clones of Jango Fett. So he's that boy. And he's been in many, many other movies, and including he did voiceover work for Moana. He is Chief Tui, Moana's father in Moana. Yeah. So very, very happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to great drummer Lars Ulrich. He turned 62 today, born this day in 1963. Of course, the drummer of the great heavy metal band Metallica. He is also a great songwriter. He has credits on virtually every one of Metallica's songs that they've ever had. He is in a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and as a member of Metallica. They were inducted in 2009. He's actually been knighted by his native country, Denmark. He was knighted in 2017. Interesting. I did get to see Metallica in concert at one point. Different. My music stylings are so eclectic, so eclectic. I saw this is how old I am, really dating myself because it was before they had really made it big. They were just kind of starting to make inroads into the heavy rock area. I saw him opening up, or saw the band Metallica opening up for Ozzy Osbourne. Yes, they were the opening act for Ozzy Osbourne. So I saw Metallica and Ozzy on the same day. Yeah, again, dating me. The fact that they're now Rock and Roll Hall of Famers, and I saw them when they were just kind of getting things really going. Anyway, happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to great animator, screenwriter, producer, director, Byron Howard. Yes, from Disney. He turns 57 today, born in this day in 1968. He's played a part in many of the films you love, including directing films like, yes, Tangled, Encanto, Bolt, Zootopia 2. Yes, he's won a couple of Academy Awards for Zootopia and Encanto and 2 Golden Globe Awards for the same films. Amazing. He's phenomenal. It's a fair chance he's going to win another one for Zootopia 2. We'll see. We're still early in that process, but it wouldn't shock me. Either way, behind some of the biggest hits that Disney animation has ever put out. Happy birthday to Byron Howard. Also, happy birthday to Jon Snow himself, Kit Harington. He turns 39 today, born on this day in 1986. Yes, Jon Snow, of course, from Game of Thrones, is probably where you know him best. He was also, before even doing Game of Thrones, he was a stage actor, has done many television shows, many movies, including he was a little bit of a part of the Marvel Universe, although they've kind of gone a little bit by the wayside, but he was a member of the Eternals. So if you remember that movie. So yeah, happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, just because it's the day after Christmas doesn't mean you can't celebrate. Celebrate the heck out of it. Happy birthday to you. Bit of shameless self-promotion before I get out of here. Yes, we do have a new episode dropping on Sunday, and we're going to have some fun. We're moving into New Year's season, right? We're going to have a little bit of fun getting set for New Year's Eve parties and kind of talking about what Disney characters would you invite to your New Year's Eve party? We're going to kind of have categories, and Michelle and I are going to go back and forth and fill those categories with who we would invite to our New Year's Eve parties. And I think this is going to include any Disney IP. We're talking, of course, Disney animation, Disney live action, Star Wars, Marvel, the Muppets, Pixar, you name it. Yeah, I'm sure we'll bringing in characters from all those different areas within Disney, and will be a lot of fun. And we'd love to hear your list too. Please hit us up at our Gmail account, Hyperion Adventures Podcast at gmail.com, or on social media. You know where they all are. Hit us up there and let us know what Disney characters would you want at your New Year's Eve party. So we'll have some fun with that for sure. Yep, absolutely. All right, gonna get out of here. Got to get to work today, unfortunately, but what can you do? Sometimes you just gotta hunker down and get through it. But that's okay. Still got plenty of good celebrating yet to come because it's the weekend coming up. As I like to say every single day, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness, keep on sharing those smiles, and of course, keep on sharing that positivity. Now, again, the weekend shows are at least put on pause for now while I'm continuing to ramp up my training for my half marathons that are coming next month, starting off, and then in February. But I will be back with you on Monday because we all need more positivity on a Monday, especially a Monday after a holiday, right? Yep, absolutely. So until that time, everybody Have a magical day. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you on Monday.